Taurus, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the month ahead. Just to address the elephant in the room, yes, I am dressed as Elsa. Anyways, let's get on with your reading. What is happening for the beautiful Taurus this month? Firstly, you have the Two of Swords, then you have the High Priestess. Then you have the King of Wands, then Page of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Firstly, a bit of overthinking happening this month. A bit of being trapped in your mind and not seeing what's true anymore. Because there's one reality that's real, and then there's the kind of perception you've created and the overanalyzing of the situation, and you suddenly have two options of what actually is happening, or what really happened. If you're overthinking something that happened in the past, you're questioning now, did it happen this way or this way? Did you look like this or this? I feel like I want to say to you, whatever event you're replaying isn't as important to anybody else as it is to you. Nobody actually cares about how you looked or how you acted, what you did, what you said. Whatever it is you're replaying or overthinking matters way more to you than it does to anybody else. If this is you overthinking the future, again, it matters more to you than anyone else, and I just feel as if prioritize what you want and not what others want you to do. Why was I going to say that? The High Priestess. Maybe I was going to say clarity. The High Priestess has a lot of clarity. She has a lot of wisdom. She has a lot of psychic insight that she may not speak about. There is maybe something where you're keeping your lips sealed. There is a lot more you know than you say this month. You may have, even some of you, this might not even be psychic. There's just something where you know stuff and you're not allowed to tell anybody how you know it or how you found out about it, but you know it and you know the truth and you know things. You know a lot more than you share or let on even. And there's something very, very powerful about you being able to know when to speak and when not to speak, and when to use what you know and when to kind of assess. Like there's something where you, I feel like there's this very powerful energy of you sitting on your throne and just keeping very quiet and letting things unfold around you and seeing how people act. I feel as if also there's something where you know something about someone around you, or you want to bring something up with someone. If you're going to bring something up to someone, do it in person or on the phone. Do not message, do not email. A weird message to come through, but there's something where I'm just getting, do it in the 3D. Get someone's initial response to you kind of revealing that you know something. You want their response, you want to see their face, you want to feel their energy. Okay, and I don't know why that's coming through. It's almost like if you message someone and bring something up with them that you're worried about or that you found out about, they're going to have time to react in a way that they can manipulate their answer. Whereas if you bring it up in front of them, you're just going to be faced with the truth. And I mean, they can lie still, but people's faces, people's eyes never lie. And there's something as well with the High Priestess where you can read someone, but you won't be able to read them through their messages. If that makes sense. The King of Wands here. King of Wands is an actor. I feel like that may be who you're dealing with. There's something where there's someone kind of dodgy around you. There's someone kind of, I don't know what it's about this month. Could be a co-worker, could be family member, friend, but there's someone acting in some way. This may be completely innocent and pure. They may be like telling white lies to keep a surprise or a secret from you in a good way. But either way, you know something's up and you want to bring it up to them, but you're also hesitant because you know that it might be pure and you don't want to ruin something. Because Page of Swords here is a hesitant energy of being a bit nervous. But I feel like even though you're nervous and you may feel cool to just message someone about it because it may be easier than confronting them, do the hard thing and confront them. King of Pentacles. Financially, this month, King of Pentacles, you're doing grand. You're doing great. There is something this month where you are just feeling very rich and very abundant, whether it be with your time or just in your life, with your friends, with your family. You're feeling very rich and very lucky. clarify the Two of Swords. You have the Four of Cups. You may be overthinking an opportunity that you didn't take. Four of Cups is the universe offering you something you want, something you've asked for, and you're just sitting there staring at it. So there may be something where you're overthinking, oh, should I accept that? Is that for me? I did ask for that and now I'm not taking it. There's a lot of overthinking happening. And the advice and the guidance coming through with this is, what excites you more? What gets you more nervous and excited and scared, and where is there more feeling? Because it just feels as if sometimes the Four of Cups can be this energy of nothing really. You're a bit unbothered. The universe is handing you something you asked for and you're a bit unbothered by it. So it's almost as if you may be like, no, but I asked for that. That might be the path I'm supposed to go in. Follow the path that most excites you, okay? This is your life. You're supposed to live it. It's supposed to be felt and enjoyed. It's supposed to be experienced on all the levels, and if something isn't exciting you even though you asked for it, it's obviously not for you. And others of you, it might just be that it does excite you, but it's to a level of scaring you, so you're psyching yourself out and just like, oh no, that's not for me. So either way, whatever way this goes, follow the path that most excites you, even if it's scary with that Page of Swords. Do the thing that's nerve-wracking. The best things in life on the other side of fear. And I say that a lot, but it's very important. Clarify the High Priestess. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like very beautiful card. For me anyway. A lot of people might not think that or read it that way, but it is. Ten of Swords. You've been through so much where you find yourself in this position now of things are only getting better from here on out. Things are only on the up. Things can only get better and better and better. Some of you in the past may have been afraid that things would get worse, but there's something now where you're acknowledging this month, actually, I'm going to build from here. This is my building point and things are getting better and better and better from here on out. With the High Priestess, you can also intuitively feel that. You can just feel in your bones that things can't get any worse now. And that your life is looking up. Clarify the King of Wands. You have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is looking at things from a different perspective. You're seeing someone in a different light. And I don't know if that's a good one or a bad one. But it's like you're seeing them in a completely different way than you ever thought you would. You may suddenly realise someone that you thought was very authentic is actually quite fake, or is putting on a front around you or in the workplace or in your relationship. There's something with the Hanged Man where you may suddenly have this enlightenment that you've not ever seen their truest self. And I guess we don't ever see anybody's truest self, but you may, sometimes we think, you know, we almost like, when you see someone every day, you're like, oh, that's them. You have an idea of them, right? And there's something where someone's true colours are shining through. And whether or not you like them is up to you. There's something though where it's true colours. Someone's true colours might be very, very different to how they portrayed themselves. And that might be a good thing. If someone with the King of Wands came across as quite like arrogant or boisterous, or that's not the word, but if someone came across in a way you didn't like and now you're looking at them in a completely different light and seeing their true colours, that's a good thing. Clarify the Page of Swords. You have the Justice card. Some of you, it's this energy of you're going to speak even if your voice shakes. The reason I say that is Page of Swords is like nervous butterflies energy, but it's also a messenger. I feel like you may be a messenger or like a reality bringer. You may bring someone back down to reality in some way. There's something you want to say but you're just nervous about it. Whether or not you're able to speak or say the right thing at the right time, or whether it's going to be received well, whatever it may be, there's nerves around this. But with the Justice card, you're bringing justice. You're bringing balance. You're bringing in, you're saying what needs to be said when it needs to be said, to who it needs to be said to. And if your voice shakes when you say it, you still know that it's important that you say it. Whether your voice shakes, whether you stutter, whether you're understood the first time or you have to repeat yourself, either way, you know you have to say it. And I feel as if it's actually gonna, because you're willing to stutter, because you're willing to look nervous, and you're putting that aside, because of you letting go of the outcome, or the way in which you're viewed in your expression of something, it's gonna actually happen very naturally and easily. Whereas if you go, oh, I need to say this perfectly the first time, I can't stutter, I need to sound confident, I need to say it right, the more pressure you put on yourself, the more chance you're going to have of stuttering and stumbling and messing up. Whereas because you're like, meh, if I stumble, if I stutter, I don't really care. The whole point is that I want this voiced, I need to speak my truth, I need this heard. That's all that matters. And because of that, it's almost like you're realizing like the why of what you're doing. And because you're realizing why you have to do or say something, that's what's most important and not how it comes out. Clarify the King of Pentacles. You have the Lovers with the King of Pentacles. You are rich in love this month. You and your partner are feeling very, very, very lucky and grateful to have each other. You're feeling very abundant with each other by your sides. You know, you've experienced life on your own and you know how to enjoy it and you know how to live it and you know how to make the best of it. But now because you're coming together with someone else that's just as much rich in life and rich in, almost like you and this person, you both are in this energy of being able to love yourselves and being able to love your life, no matter what your life looks like. If you've been through a lot, and I feel like you may have, and this person has too, you still make the best of bad situations. And there's something very, very beautiful about you and this person being very good at, honestly, like manipulating circumstances to work in your favor. You and this person would work very well together in a team. I don't think you will, but there's something where if you were to work with this person, because I don't usually say that, I would say don't work with your partner, but if you were to work with them in some way or collaborate on a project, it would go very, very well because you both are very, very grounded and very, very self-aware and humble and enlightened, and you would put the project and everything second and your relationship first. I don't know if that makes sense. Whereas some people in business, if they were to work together, they'd put the business and the money first and like the success first, and then like the relationship would fall on the back. Whereas you and this person put each other first always. It's a very strong connection. If you're watching this completely single, it looks like you're going to meet someone that's your match this month. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.